At this time, CARB will honor the track champions, most improved drivers, and rookies of the year for each of its CARB-supported tracks. Track champions are determined by the official final track point standings as received from each track. This year, after you receive your trophy from the CARB president, you'll be given an opportunity to thank those people that made your championship possible. Also, some of these champions purchased additional trophies to honor sponsors and other members of their racing teams. Those will be presented at this time as well. Each year, CARB looks for individuals who have entered the sport of auto racing as drivers for the first time. CARB realizes the challenges of being a rookie and the promise that auto racing will continue to grow with each new rookie driver. CARB's definition of Rookie of the Year, as written in the CARB Constitution, is must be a first-time driver ever in auto racing with no previous oval track point or money race experience, with the exception of novelty races such as fun nights. Must be at the minimum age as required by track policy. Must finish highest in points over other rookies with a minimum of 7 races at a CARB-affiliated track. The exception, a first-time driver will continue to qualify as a rookie of the following season if he or she has not competed in a total of more than 5 races in any previous years. Gentlemen, when I call your name, if you will come forward and receive your trophies. Lakeside Speedway had 5 rookies in 2017. In the factory stock division, Austin O'Neill. The USRA Stock Cars, Dakota Jennings. In Grand Nationals, Casey Shields. USRA B Modifieds, Richard Booz. And in E Modifieds, Stephen Baker. The I-35 Speedway had 2 rookies in 2017. In the E Modifieds, Chris Mercer. In USRA B Modifieds, Garrett Hill. Valley Speedway had 2 rookies in 2017. In the Dirt Demon division, Jason McCauley. In the USRA B Modifieds, Jonathan McDowell.
I'd like to thank my parents for everything they do and all my sponsors. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. Thank you guys.
Atchison County Raceway had one rookie this year. In the Kids Mods Division, Braden Bennett. US 36 Raceway had one rookie this season. In the Pure Stock Division, Cortez Isaiah. Most Improved Driver Award. Most people believe that winning is the only measurement of improvement. Therefore, sometimes a driver's ability to improve is sometimes hard to detect. CARB's definition of most improved driver is any driver other than a rookie who shows distinct improvement through the point system in his or her driving from last year's performance, who's raced in at least 7 races in a previous season. This is not a nominated award, but an award through improvement from the previous season. The most improved driver in 2017 as compared to their points finish from 2016. From Valley Speedway, in the Dirt Demon Division, Robert Logering. The Outlaw Street Stocks, Chris Kircher. In the E-Modified Division, Zach Mason. In the USRA B Modifieds, Heath Murray. And from the Valley Sprints, Michael Moore. From Lakeside Speedway, in the Grand Nationals Division, Nick Drew. In Factory Stock, J.R. Billings. In USRA Stock Cars, David Holcomb. USRA B Modifieds, Andy Bryan. And the USRA A Modifieds, Eric Hanna. Okay, moving on. From I-35 Speedway, in the E-Modified Division, A.J. Sayers. In the Pure Stock, Charles C.J. Turner. In Grand Nationals, John Hansen. The USRA Stock Cars, Mitch Ross. In the USRA B Modifieds, Daniel Harris. And the USRA A Modifieds, Derek Hicks.
Way to go, Danielle.
All right, at this time, we're going to take a 10-minute intermission. Vicki Davis is going to come draw some winning tickets. So set your clocks, 10 minutes, and we're going to finish up our award ceremony tonight. Just a minute. There's kind of a line in the back of the room there. So. Don't forget, get your raffle tickets. We're going to be drawing those prizes at the end of the evening. End of the awards. And we've got karaoke and dancing at the end of the night, so don't hurry out the door after the final awards here. That may be the most entertaining part of the night. Oh, Beach Boys? All right, let's continue on with our awards. We are finally to the 2017 Track Cheaters Awards. Track Champions Awards. Champions Awards. Champions Awards. That was a complete typo. Sorry. Champions. Okay, here we go. First, this young driver would prove talent beyond his years as he would make his mark inside the cage. With 6 feature wins, 12 top 5s, and 11 top 10s, he would thrill the crowd with perfection on the track, proving the future of our sport is in good hands. With drivers of this caliber entering the field of competitors, driving the number 7M, your 2017 Atchison County Raceway Kids Mod Champion is Zane McGill. Champion owner, Julie McGill. Champion mechanic, Brian McGill. Are they with us tonight? Okay. If you're making your way and I don't see you, just stop me, wave at me, set yourself on fire, whatever it needs to happen. All right, moving on. This driver brought us a season of win after win. Only 4 other drivers achieved to unseat him from first place finishes this year, racking up 11 wins and 19 top 5 finishes and 21 of 21 top 10 finishes. Finishing the season with a 311-point lead on second place, this driver put together a dominating summer, driving the number 121, your Valley Speedway Dirt Demon champion, Eric Schmidt. Champion owner, Eric Schmidt. Champion mechanic, Jerry Schmidt. Congratulations, Eric. Always a threat to win inside the cage, this driver would again put his number 1.5 crazy race car to the front, winning 9 features and adding 13 top 5s and 14 top 10s on his way to winning the championship belt. Your 2017 Atchison County Raceway Sport Compact Champion is John Willard. John, championship owner, mechanics, Steve Burton, Dave Miller, and Barry Luthi. All right, moving on. This driver's consistency propelled him to his second 2017 championship. Driving the number 21M, he would end the season at I-35 Speedway with 6 wins, 21 top 5s, 23 top 10s, and 9 heat race wins. Your 2017 I-35 Speedway Pure Stock champion, Cletus Murray. Championship sponsor, Daryl Whip. Championship mechanic, Lenny Duncan. Daryl and Lenny, if you want to come up also.
I just want to say thank you to John and Beth Bowler for US 36 and Mike and Kyle Johnson at I-35. And next year we're going to run the factory stock a little bit, and I've purchased a stock car, so we're going to run a little bit of both. Good luck to everybody next year.
This driver over the years has had some of the most unique looking race cars. The fans always look forward to seeing what his car would look like at the start of the season. This year he kept it stock looking, but very competitive, dominating most of the season until the last few races, where he would run side by side for most of the laps with a fellow competitor. Driving the number 7, he would end up with 11 feature wins, 15 top 5s, 15 top 10s, and end up with his second track championship. Your 2017 Lakeside Speedway factory stock champion is Marshall Jewett. Championship owner, Ron James. Championship mechanics, Ed Long and Matt James. Championship machinist, John Fisher. Thank you.
Good job, Mark.
Making a statement in 2017, this driver would boast 3 championships, 2 track championships, and the Northwest Missouri State Pure Stock Championship. Driving the number 21M, he would place in the top 10 13 times, top 5 10 times, and visit Victory Lane an astounding 5 times. Your 2017 US 36 Raceway Pure Stock Champion is Cletus Murray. Championship mechanic, Lenny Duncan. Championship sponsor, Daryl Witt.
Thanks, everybody.
Pickup truck, please.
This driver has won features in 4 different classes in the past. Driving the number 63, he would be very competitive and the driver to beat every week. He has accumulated 16 wins at 4 different tracks this year. At Lakeside, he would end up the season with 7 heat race wins, 7 feature wins, 13 top 5s, and 13 top 10s, in claiming the first and very competitive E-modified class at Lakeside. Your 2017 Lakeside Speedway E-modified champion is Billy Spillman. Championship owner, Brad Spillman. Championship mechanic, crew chief, Jackson Spillman. This driver finished every single race at I-35 Speedway in the top 10. Along the way, he would end up with 10 wins, 19 top 5s, 26 top 10s, and 12 heat wins. Driving the number 75X, your 2017 I-35 Speedway E-Modified champion is Randy Smith Jr. Championship owner, John Bowler Jr., champion mechanic, Brett Long. Watching this driver put together a top-notch season was very satisfying for many of our hometown fans. This driver, who I've seen have his shares of ups and downs over the last few years, never gave up and finished 2017 with 5 wins, 18 top 5 finishes, and 21 of 21 top 10 finishes, competing against 34 other drivers in the E-Modified class and winning by 213 points this year, driving the number 33. Your 2017 Valley Speedway E-Modified champion is Jeremy Curlis. Champion engineer Josh Paul and champion engine builder Jerry Schmidt. Having a stellar year, this driver would win 2 track championships and also the Northwest Missouri State Championship in the 2017 racing season. He would lay claim to 15 top 10s, 14 top 5s, and 4 feature wins on his way to the championship. He would always thrill and not disappoint, battling for that top spot in the number 75X. Your 2017 US 36 Raceway E-Modified champion is Randy Smith Jr. Championship owner John Bowler Jr., champion mechanic Brett Long.
I'd just like to thank John Bowler, Brett Lang. I mean, without them, this wouldn't be possible. I'd just like to thank them.
Living up to his nickname, this driver would intimidate the competition with 5 feature wins, 12 top 5s, and 14 top 10s, doing battle with the best of the best each week. Doing all of the work at the track mostly by himself, he would not be denied this year winning the title. Driving the number 15, your 2017 Atchison County Raceway E-Modified champion is Corey Myers. This driver is not only one of the top drivers in our area, but he is also a chassis builder and designer, building some of the most competitive cars in the business. The car he drove is just one of them. Driving the number 711, he would lay claim to the 11 feature wins, 16 top 5s, 16 top 10s. 9 of his feature wins were in a row. Your 2017 Lakeside Grand National Champion is Nick Newton. Championship owner, Bill Rusinger. Championship mechanic, Bill Rusinger. Okay. This driver's been trying for many years to take the championship in this class, and finally, after a lot of hard work, he has accomplished it. He picked up 11 wins, 22 top 5s, 24 top 10s, and 14 heat wins. Driving the number 26, your 2017 I-35 Speedway Grand National Champion is Donnie Brown. Championship owner, Donnie Brown. Championship mechanic, Chad Heston. This driver's been dominating his class for the past few seasons. That hasn't come without major equipment failures and an all-hands-on-deck approach from his sponsors, crew, and family. Always quick to thank everyone who has had a hand in getting his equipment and his team ready for week to week. Driving the number 60 car, allowing only 3 other drivers in his class to achieve a win this season. This driver has achieved 13 wins and 21 top 5 finishes and 21 top 10 finishes. Your King of Kansas City title holder and the 2017 Valley Speedway Outlaw Street Stock Champion, Jimmy Go. Championship owner, Pass Pro Inc. Champion Mechanics, Marshall and Andres Jones. Champion Engine Builder, Bob Morton. Championship sponsor, Kim Porter of Christian Brothers Automotive. Championship sponsor, Phoenix Laser and Microwell.
Get everybody?
Man, I'm just so humbled to have such an amazing season this year. We lost a few more races than we did last year, and again, last year was unbelievable. It's just, I'm just, no doubt, just blessed. Thank you guys. Thank everyone out here for continuing to support your local racetracks and keeping this sport and alive. And then a lot of you guys know this year I got married, you know, and God, like I said, I don't even know why. I know I'm the biggest sinner in this room, and for whatever reason, God just continues to bless me. The Bible says that if he, one who finds a good wife finds a good thing, and he's no doubt blessed by the Lord. And thank you guys, and all you husbands out there, you're blessed.
Make sure you tell Cindy.
This next championship would come down to the last race of the season, with two of the best competing door-to-door and wheel-to-wheel. When the smoke cleared, the driver would boast 6 victories, 12 top 5s, and 14 top 10s. Driving the infamous 7i, he would pilot it to the top. Your 2017 Atchison County Raceway Hobby Stock Champion is Josiah Birkinshaw. Championship owner, Bill Birkinshaw. Championship mechanic, Isaac Robinson. This driver is one of the top drivers in his class. This year, he would thrill fans with some of the hardest charging features they have ever seen. Whether he came from the front or the back, he was the driver to beat. Driving the 05, he would capture 16 feature wins, including the first ever Gary Davis Memorial. He also finished the season ranked 4th nationally with the USRA with 20 feature wins total. Your 2017 Lakeside Speedway USRA Stock Car Champion is Brett Heater. Championship mechanics, Wayne Fawcett and Bobby Heater.
You say cheese?
This driver dominated the USRA stock cars this season at the I-35 Speedway. Driving the number 77, he would pick up 19 wins, 23 top 5s, 23 top 10s, and 9 heat wins. If you wanted to win, you had to go through him. Your 2017 I-35 Speedway USRA Stock Car Champion is Dean Ray. Champion owner, Fastlane Engines. Champion mechanic, Jerry Schmidt. Waiting until Champions Night to pick up a pair of wins, this driver would dominate both qualifier and feature. With 19 top 10s and 8 top 5s, he was always battling for the lead. Driving the number 22X, this driver would not be denied. Your US 36 Raceway USRA Stock Car Champion is Alvy Christofferson. Championship owner, Bowler Motorsport. Championship mechanic, Chris and John Christofferson. Each time this driver enters the cage, he is a threat to win with determination and talent second to none. With family and friends cheering him on, he would pilot the number 82M. He would end the season with 5 wins, 12 top 5s, and 15 top 10s on his way to the title belt. Your 2017 Atchison County Raceway USRA Stock Car Champion is Anthony Robertson. Champion mechanics Jeffrey Arbuckle and Tyler Owensby.
Somebody clap.
Winning this track championship by the smallest of margins, by a 22-point difference. This driver reminds us that grit and persistence can win championships. Racing in a field of 36 top Midwest sprint car drivers with 2 top 5 finishes and 8 top 10 finishes, driving the number 88 Sprint, your Valley Speedway Sprint champion, Chad Ty. Championship mechanic, Ronnie Ty. Dakota Earls accepting for Chad tonight. I'd put him in a sprint car. This driver found his footing as 2017 progressed. Week in and week out, the conversations were, try this, try that, make a move here, make a move there. I'm so close, I think I'll try this next time. Not a night at the track started without his dad finding me and be the first to greet me and want to talk about last week's race or something that his sponsors were wanting to do that week. With the support of his friends and family, the number 71 dialed in to compete in a very impressive 2017 season, achieving his first ever win in this class, competing against a field of 65 other drivers in this class. This driver finished the season with 2 wins, 13 top 5s, and 18 top 10 finishes. Your Valley Speedway USRA B Modified Champion, Tony Lane. Championship owners, Richard and Cindy Lane. Champion crew chief, Yancey Heights. Champion pit crew, Neil Rice.
Okay, we raced at Valley. We had a saying on the back of our tailgate that said, "Is what it is." One of our good family friends died this year, and that's what his saying was. So we put it on there, and that was for him. And our first race with that on there was the win. So, I mean, that's one of the best feelings I've ever had. Then I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, for paying for the race car, and my brother-in-law Yancey, and my friend from Infinity for working on it with me. And then my wife that we got married in August this year that has not killed me yet. So, and then Dennis for giving us a freaking awesome racetrack to race on every week. So, thank you.
It is what it is. Having a year that most of us can only dream about, this driver would pick up 7 feature wins in USRA B Modified and 1 in USRA Stock Car. Driving the number 211, he would have 8 top 5 finishes and 11 top 10 to complement his 7 wins. Your 2017 US 36 USRA B Modified champion is Tim Eden. Championship owner, Dale Eden. Championship mechanic, Matthew Johnson.
Dale's coming.
I just want to thank all my sponsors. First off, I want to thank my dad. He gives me more than plenty of opportunities to drive great race equipment. He's taught me everything I know. I got to thank my mom and my fiance Mackenzie back here. They keep track of my 4 little kids that run around and drive people nuts in the pits and in the stands. So another person I want to introduce you guys to. This is Matthew. He is actually deaf. He's probably one of the hardest workers that we have ever had help us. He's truly a blessing to our race team. He's came in and he's doing everything just as much as any of us out here in this crowd. And it's been kind of tough, you know. I mean, obviously communicating, I'm not the best at that kind of stuff, but it's kind of cool. We figured out our own way to communicate with him, and it's pretty awesome. It's cool to see the relationship that we've built, and I want to thank everybody, my mom, my dad, Mackenzie, and I want to thank Matthew here for everything that he's done this year and everybody on a great season. Thank you.
This driver would do double duty in 2017, piloting both an E Modified and a USRA B Modified, finding success in both divisions. He would be in the mix for the victory every night and competing every night of competition, winning 3 times, 14 top 5s, and 15 top 10s, proving speed and consistency in the B Modified division. Driving the number 1, your 2017 Atchison County Raceway USRA B Modified champion is Kyle Henning. Championship owner, Steve Henning. Championship mechanic, Ryan Henning.
Smile, buddy.
I'd just like to thank all my sponsors that helped me, and my dad and brother for working every night on the car to get to where it needs to be for me to drive it. Thanks.
Driving the number 3B, this driver is always battling for the lead. Consistency is what makes him a formidable driver. He ended up the season with 9 overall USRA feature wins, 8 of them at Lakeside Speedway, earning him his second track championship. The 2017 Lakeside Speedway USRA A Modified Champion is Nick Bittinger. Championship owner, Leon Bittinger. Championship mechanic, Bittinger Racing Team. Driving the number 29, this driver would pick up 6 wins, 20 top 5, and 20 top 10s, and 12 heat wins, thus earning him his 3rd straight championship at I-35. Your 2017 I-35 Speedway USRA A Modified Champion is Dennis Elliott. Championship crew, Dustin Jenkins. Championship mechanic, Dick Elliott.
Thanks everybody at CARB for honoring us here tonight. Thank everybody at I-35 Speedway, all the officials, the owners, everybody for the season. Thank you.
This driver is always one of the front runners and the driver to beat, no matter where he is racing. In one of the most competitive classes at this track, he grabbed 5 feature wins, and with a total of 7 feature wins at different tracks, he would end up ranked 10th nationally with the USRA. Driving the number 98, your 2017 Lakeside Speedway USRA B Modified Champion is Brad Smith. Oh, I'm sorry, 99. Championship owner, Luke Neiman Motorsports. Championship mechanic, Dennis Moosh. This driver started out the season in the 20X, later changing to the 22W. That change did not faze him as he went on and was consistent all season long. He would end the season with 4 wins, 15 top 5s, 22 top 10s, and 9 heat wins. Your 2017 I-35 Speedway USRA B Modified Champion is Bud Wilson. Championship owner, Yancey and Wyatt Shepard. Championship mechanic, Murph. In 2017, this driver made the decision to run for the points championship at US 36 Raceway. With 3 wins, 10 top 10s, 9 top 5s, he would put together a stellar year on his way to the top. Poise, consistency, and excellent work at home and in the shop would be the key to the number 69 driver's success. He was always the fastest car at the track. Your 2017 US 36 Raceway USRA A Modified Champion is Zach Sanders. Championship owner, Russell Sanders. Championship mechanic, Pete Rostafort. On our next award for the evening, it is the Man of the Year Award for CARB.
Hey, Mr. Crane, no way. Enough men have won stuff tonight. It's the Woman of the Year Award. Get it right.
Carol, you are correct. It is the Woman of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, we have saved the best award for last, the Woman of the Year. The Woman of the Year Award is a private award not given by CARB, but given at the CARB banquet. The Woman of the Year Award is given to a person who is seldom recognized for her accomplishment. This is the 32nd year for this award, and hopefully many, many more to follow. Skip, if you would please read what the recipient's husband told us about her.
This year's recipient is a woman who fell in love with racing the first time her husband raced and still loves it today. She has always been his biggest fan and supporter through the years. She helps him in the shop and also runs after parts all over Kansas City for him. They didn't have much money when he started, and she had to do without a lot of things so they could have things for the race car. She would still do it today. He was going to quit 3 years after he started due to a lot of bad luck, and it damn near broke her heart. So he kept on going. He doesn't win much anymore, but she doesn't care. She just wants him to race respectfully. He couldn't and wouldn't race without her. He fell in love with her in the 6th grade and married her in 1964. 2 years later, he started racing. He considers her his best friend, wife, and fishing buddy. It is CARB's honor to award this to a great lady and someone who I had the honor of supporting her husband in his racing career. I wanted to announce the winner because I consider her and her husband my very dear friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the 2017 CARB Woman of the Year, Claudia Bivens.
This is something I truly didn't expect. I'd have no clue whatsoever. Sneaky Pete got me on this one. And I just don't know what to say. It's just a very nice award, and I appreciate it very, very much. And thank all of you. And this goes in our trophy room. I get one now.
The officers and board of directors of CARB would again like to thank all of you for attending tonight's banquet. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. Please remember that we have a raffle going on, so make sure to buy your tickets. There are a lot of great items in the raffle this year, and it will be closing at 10 p.m. I'm now going to turn things over to DJ Kevin Kielman, and we hope that you'll stick around and enjoy some dancing, socializing, and karaoke. Thanks again for coming out. Good night, and we'll see you at the races.